it might be very laggy today. But oh, okay, back. Back. Internet's not doing great today. No, using it to stuff. So I made it red. I made it for red, right? Or pink. Just as I say. Yeah, you jinxed it. I really want to have her guitar clock to fix it so she can prevent it disappearing. Me, an event has to be the one to fix it, but it's a big can in space. She can fix because you have to check your computer. The internet comes from the which one of the okay. You can check. Make sure you're not connected to two at the same time because it overrides. I'll try to fix this real quick. I'll be right. Okay, so Mum apparently doesn't. Mum doesn't know how to fix it, but. But she said we're gonna. She forgot her phone in here. Great. She said we're gonna try fix it tonight instead of now over hassle. And it's probably gonna lag more right now, but we're gonna fix it later tonight when Dad comes home. At least fix it. Who knows if the cable works. try to fix it on in the day when Dad comes home. Because Mum doesn't remember how to do it. So I'm gonna have to try right now. It's just how it's gonna be fun. It'll can't speak. Hopefully it'll tomorrow with a connection and stuff. And this is what it's gonna be like for now. Which is a bit unfortunate. It's not cutting out that badly now. Okay, so it's slightly better then. I hope it'll get better once my sister's done with watching. I'm just gonna pray. Okay. Great, Mum forgot her phone in here. I don't know if Mum would like to perhaps pick up her phone if she wants to. Oops. Looks kind of being flowy. And I get black ink all over my hands again. Yippee! It happens, it happens. Camera, come on. This is where you need to focus. Great. Oh. Yep. things happen, no? But yeah, maybe she does have magic clock fixing powers. Maybe she's just exceptionally good at fixing things, and now the sun is... Oh, it went away again. The sun went away again. Great. My face is not overly bright. It's getting windy outside. The question is, where are they standing to have a clock like this over them? Did they climb up some sort of tower just for the watch thing too? I mean, you gotta have the right aesthetic. Where are they? It kind of looks like they could be on a tower. Background's gonna be fun to do. We've got Annabelle the vampire cat now with magic clock fixing powers. Then goes back in time to save both her boyfriend the Tower of London with the Big Ben. Oh, yes, it could be that. They're doing deals behind the end. Sorry, deals behind the end. Okay. Focus. 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 Great. It's focus. Deals with his girlfriend behind the engine of the Big Ben. I think then the clock would have to be way, way, way bigger. The clock that I've drawn there is just tiny. Like, it must have been a very emotional talk though, because we're both looking kind of a tad bit sad. I mean, the story is kind of very, very extremely sad. With everything that's going on here. Not sure if I'm doing the shading right. Just winging it. Just gonna wing it. And hope that it looks good. The tragedy of a magic cat who couldn't fix her clock. That would be an entirely different book and it would be amazing. Well, it would be kind of a subplot. But, I mean, the prevent him from being... And also saving his dad's... How she's got a very sad story now available on all cinemas. Although Hollywood is not Perhaps it runs smoother now. I hope it runs smoother, at least. Fix it up. Because I think actually doing anything. I mean, I guess it kind of is. Making it all a tad little bit darker, but the ink is not working quite the way it should. Darker, but these points is just like meh. Thin lines. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be solid. I just want the shading to look sort of okay. I think I'll give her a green jumper as well. Just for the sake of camera. Can you focus? Haha. I made it focus. Shading looks nice, AMO. Okay, thank you. I'm glad that it looks okay. I mean, if the black didn't, if the black operated better, then it would also look better, but the black ink is just kinda not having it most of the time. Imagine if this does ever get a movie. Probably won't. I mean, I'm literally just some random kid. Well, not kid. Just some random girl, woman, kind of. But it would be funny if at some point in time this would turn into a movie. Wait, I should not make the clock brown, right? Because his fur is brown. Got green on my hand. I guess it's better now. A bit, perhaps. I don't know. Is it better? We're just gonna have to try and fix it tonight. And hopefully that will work out. Frame of a clock. Black. I'm really into black right now. Don't worry. It's all still in one piece. And I got green on my... Definitely gonna have to wash my hands very well later on. wibbly wobbly. It's turning out to be a very wobbly clock. But that's okay. Wobbly clocks for the win. I think at some point, like after Inktober, I'm gonna try and paint all these with watercolors. And then, because then I also get to sketch and plan things out properly, make them look a little better. I mean, not that this doesn't look good. I mean, I really like the look of it, but so that proportions are correct, sort of. At least more correct than I have from here. She kind of looks smaller than him a bit, just a tiny. Ooh, that sounds very nice. Yeah. Just paint all these in watercolor because I'm a bit more comfortable with that as well. And I do hope that because at some point when I was in Amsterdam for a short visit, me and my parents kind of checked out a small art supply shop there. And the lady there gave me a couple of papers to try out, and I was one of them was a bamboo kind of paper. A bamboo paper. Well, that was I think it was 80% bamboo and then 20% cotton. Try out and test. I mean, that wasn't the only paper I got. I got a couple of different watercolor papers, but I absolutely loved that bamboo paper. Why did I take green? And so I asked for that for Christmas, for a block of that bamboo paper to try out and paint with. Because, you know, the testing paper was very fun to draw the paint on. So it only makes sense to buy more. The free kind of looks weird. It's fine. Great. I'm just gonna have to carefully place my hand so that I don't smudge any of the other numbers. Because learning from your mistakes. Bamboo paper is an interesting concept. Hadn't ever heard about it before. Yeah, me neither. I've heard of cotton paper, and I heard that cotton paper is kind of the best for watercolor because it soaks up the water really well or something. And so it stays wet for longer, doesn't dry out as fast. But the bamboo paper was really, really nice. I can try and find it after this so I can show you what I did with it. It wasn't the best painting I ever did because I wasn't really used to the motif that I was trying to paint. I was trying to paint a beach, kind of, with some rocks, and 90% of the time I messed up the rocks. But I also painted a tower on the bamboo paper. And the tower is just my favorite drawing or painting on there. One of my favorite paintings of my own favorite of my paintings. because it turned out really, really well and I loved it. Hang on, let's try and fix that wobbly. It's not an arrow, is it? Handle? No. What are these called? These pointer things on clocks. What are they called? What's the English term for them? My brain's kind of forgotten what they are called. I mean, yeah, it's a clock, but like, are these handles? These pointing things? Let's have some motion lines here. Perhaps I should also have a little shading underneath these things. Just a tiny little bit of shading. I'm also gonna have to think of something to do for the background. Oh great, something that's smudged on there. And here I go around saying I'm gonna try not to smudge things, and then I smudge things. Yeah, that's how it goes. I need to colour in Annabelle's nose if the purple's gonna open. Gosh. The paper that she gave me was all from Hanemühle. Sort of. But it was good paper, so. And it also had like all the information about the paper, like what it's made of, how it's made, and well, not where, in what shapes and forms you can buy it, basically. I was a bit confused because on the website then there was one bit of bamboo paper where it was just like, how many kinds of paper have you got now? Good question. I mean, she gave me one where it was for pencil sketching. She gave me the bamboo paper, then two more different kinds of watercolor paper, I think. I think it was 4 different ones. 4 different test papers that she gave me. It was just small little sheets of paper, but it was they were all good, but I liked the bamboo best. And the one for the pencil sketching. That one was quite nice as well. Right, what do I do with the background? What do I do with the background? I mean, this clock has to be hanging somewhere, right? It can't just be floating in the air. It's just like magic. Magic clock floating in the air. I could just leave the background white, but that would be boring. So I gotta think of something to do. Let's see, I've not used purple that much, so I could make the background purple. Or I could try to lightly shade it in black to show that it's dark. But then I would have to make these two darker. I think right now it kind of looks more like they're in some bright space, so could work if I make the background purple. I think I might do it purple. Clouds or foggy background? Foggy. I'm not sure how to do that with the ink now, because I've also got these two very solidly. So that could be a bit tricky right now. But clouds could work. Oh, what's going on with the clock then? Oh. No, I smudged it all. That was not nice. That was not great. That was a bad idea. Always wait for ink to dry before you run your hands over it. What do they say? Do as I say, not as I do. It's a magic clock. It doesn't follow normal clock norms with water and brush. Yeah. I think for that I should perhaps actually let it float. Okay, I'll let it float, but I'm gonna have to swap this water out. It's black. So I will be right back, okay? Right, we're back. We've got clean water and a not so clean glass, but let's just ignore that. We've got clean water, so what was it? I'm gonna take brushes and we're gonna try and get a bit of foggy kind of background. Let's move this out of the way. Well, that's the ugly side of the palette. There. Let's put those back there. Right, I think the best option for this would be blue. Or blues. No. Oh dear. I guess that's what the stopper was for. What am I gonna do with this now? Let it drop onto the palette. Oh dear. I suppose that's what the stopper was for, but it didn't really do a great job at it either. Where did I even put it? Let's pretend that didn't happen. Don't really understand why it would happen in the first place. Oh great, I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse. That's why it's water soluble, right? Let's that kind of work. That's about as clean as we're gonna get this. Right. Get some more water on the table. Great. Doing a great job here. I mean the paper's gonna hate me. Again. Let's put in some spotty kinda stuff here. Kind of like that. It's kind of looking a little foggy. Water's already blue. Amazing, great. Right, so we've got that on there. The kind of foggy stuff. I'm gonna put some more, I guess, for the magic. I mean, this does kind of look really well. I'm just gonna have to be very careful not to activate the water-soluble paints as much, because that will get messy really quickly. Liking the look of this. At least on camera, it looks great. And I guess we're gonna have some fog around here. Or kind of just a small blue cloud that looks a bit suspicious, but fog. Let's put one up here. Just dot it around. Oh, it's gone very light. Yeah. Let's put some in the background as well. And you can't see it here, but hang on, if I lift it up a bit, while I was sketching it out, Theo kind of got a little bit of a ring around his head, like a small halo here. Was not intentional. I just did it by accident. And now the camera won't focus. Well, it makes it look great. It gives it a lot more depth. Yeah, and it would also be nice if the camera could focus. Haha! We have focused it. I am loving this painting, yeah. But, well, now I call it a bit. Camera, you focus on this. Focus here. Come on. Hello. There. No? Focus. Keep focused. And it stayed focused. Haha. Amazing. Right, still got blue ink here. Great. I mean, that was literally just like 2 drops of ink there. Kinda. Let's get in a little bit of a dark blue as well. Just for the fun of it. Might end up overworking it just a tiny little bit, but it really does. Yeah, it does. I know. I like the way it makes it look. Just gonna around here dot That's coming out really nicely on the camera. Wow. Just gonna put it a little there. Oh. I seem to have reactivated the ink on the hand and it kind of bled into the cloud, but that's fine. It can be a little bit of a pink cloud. That's okay. It's not too bad. Wow. Okay, this is... I should do fog more often with this. I love that. I should definitely do fog more often. And now the camera stopped focusing. Focus. I hope it doesn't want to focus. Ah, that's annoying, because it looks nice. Okay, let's try and get the camera to focus. Ha! Does this need any more? I'm going to overwork it if I'm gonna add anything else. Because I kind of like the way it looks now, with all the cloudy. We should switch from autofocus to manually. Yeah, we should. We should definitely switch the camera settings there as well. So much to do after this stream. Fix the internet, well, the connection. Fix the camera focusing. Got a lot of work to do after this. But I think it's better if we call this finished. It looks really nice. Thank you. Didn't I remove the stopper to stop my hands from turning into Smurf hands? I think it doesn't need much more. I think it needs one last thing, which is the signature. Didn't I want to avoid a mess with this? No. This has... this is not a nice ink pot. Yes, it turned out really nicely. Yep, it did. I agree. And I think all that's needed now is signature. That's all I need to do now. You've got Theo handing the watch to Annabelle. But what is she going to do with it? Right. Black. Gonna sign it with black. Also get my hands dirty. My hands have turned into Smurf hands. I'm turning into Smurf. I'm gonna sign. Probably sign here. We're on day 14. It's a very wonky. Tick. Okie dokie. think that's done then. Signed it. It has been completed. Okay, yeah. Are done. And I think this turned out really nicely. And tomorrow is gonna be an interesting result because the prompt is hang on, the prompt tomorrow is helmet. Well, that will be interesting, I suppose. Already makes me think, what am I going to do? What on earth? But we'll figure that out tomorrow, probably. Some off-topic about the guards at the wizard school, perhaps. Another subplot, lol. Yeah, that could never travel without. Well, I've broken that rule a couple of times when we're never travel without you. I don't have a helmet, so what am I gonna do? But yeah, we're gonna. That's a nice idea with the guards. We're gonna have more subplots. I think the overall title of the book is gonna be Adventures in the Cat-Sad World. And then Tia is one of the main stories, and then we've got some subplots going on with guards and what was her name? Selena? The girl who's unhappy that she got sorted into the yellow house rather than golden house. Hang on, where's she? Itchy nose. I mean, we've got her as a subplot. Then, I mean, we've also got Day One. That's kind of a subplot here. But Mom, I wanted a helmet. We're gonna have more brats. We've got a lot to work with for the book. But yeah, I guess we can add in a subplot kind of thing with magical cat wizard guards at the Cat-Zard school, and please keep in focus. Oh my good lord. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's first flying on a raven lessons. Yep. I mean, we've got. Hang on, is this dry? No, it's not dry. If it was dry, I could flip through the pages better. But that's a cool idea. Yeah, let's. Hang on. Let's just carefully go through these. I mean, we've had this one where they learn to spy on mice through a crystal ball. Bit of a stretch, but I really wanted a crystal ball in this for the first prompt, which was crystal, so it kind of worked. And then we have Theo, which is kind of a main plot. I'm not sure what this plot is gonna be with the this kind of container thing. This is not sure what I'm gonna do with that or this. I'm not sure what these are going to be for. But then, yeah, we have the cats using ravens to fly around. That's what we've got. Then we've got Rodolphe, and I can't really move this around at the moment. And then this is one of the main plot forms, right? Where we were like, yep, Thea's gonna nice to look back at it. Yeah, I know. Just flipping through it, and then we had him hiding from the time cards. There's still half an Inktober to go. I'm sure they'll have some purpose. Yes, I'm sure. And then we've got the houses, and then we've got our pouty Selena, our sour Selena, sorry. We've got Theo stuck in time. Then, yes, this is supposed to be a roof. Mom, this is not just some sort of platform between the two. I didn't do a great job depicting that, making sure that it looks like a roof, but it's supposed to be a roof, Mom. And now we've got these two lovebirds. He's handing her his watch. For what purpose, we do not know yet. But, yeah. It was a lot of fun today, again. I hope you guys had fun too. I'm sorry for the lagging stream. I hope we can fix it and switch from Wi-Fi to cable somehow. But yeah. That was it for today. Oh, okay. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'd forgot about it for almost half an hour now. Yeah, I know. Has worked very fine. Yeah. Okay, that's good. But I hope we can fix the lags nonetheless and make it less likely for lags to happen. I hope we'll fix it. But I hope you guys had fun. And I know the camera kind of just died there, but at this point, there's no point really in switching it. I can turn it off now. So, yeah, no, it's not plugged in. Yeah, no. But I hope you guys had fun today. I had fun drawing this, drawing these two. I will see you tomorrow, same time as always. See you guys. Bye.